I just want you to know that every episode I use this as the point. Like instead of clapping, I just look at the laugh, and then I'm like, okay.
I'm glad.
And scene.
I'm glad.
I'm not. It's gross. It's actually disappointing. I hope your children don't learn how to do that.
Welcome to episode 44 of Not Your Mom's Podcast featuring Deb and Skee.
I
hope my kids learn that because they'll make sure they learn it so that I drop them off over to your house. They just around times you're making dinner, you just hear the noise in the background.
Oh, you said me making dinner. He's assuming I'm gonna know how to cook by then. He's kind of right. I hope.
That's about 10 years, but it's on frame.
10 years? You having kids in about next 5?
Hopefully.
Okay. You were saying that could be like their little ski call or whatever. Yeah. Anytime I lose them somewhere in public, I'm gonna hit them with a ski, and then I'll hear a ski in the distance.
That'd be lovely.
That'd be crazy.
I teach my kids that shit so quick.
On like some Hunger Games stuff, where they're like,
yes, sir.
You just hear that out in the distance, except some ski type stuff.
Welcome to episode 44 of Not Your Mama's Podcast. The most important thing I associate with number 44, can you guess what it is?
No.
The first black president of the United States of America.
Don't you
forget it.
Not gonna lie, that's bad on me.
Yeah, come on, man. What you doing? I can't think of anything better than that.
Once speaking being more black, congratulations. Except for once speaking being more black, congratulations.
Listen, because I've been low-key wanting to crash out every time somebody says, you don't know how to season your food? I don't cook. Damn. Bro, somebody told me that they put mustard in their baked beans.
Yeah.
And that's a black thing?
Yeah.
I just don't cook, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, traditionally, it depends on who's cooking it, honestly.
So now somebody...
My house, we don't do that now.
What do y'all do?
We do, what is it? We do brown sugar.
See, that makes sense. I mess with that.
Brown sugar, and it just depends on what it is. But I know for sure brown sugar and baked beans. But I know making barbecue sauce, my dad does like, if he's making scratch, he's doing ketchup, orange juice, and some other stuff.
And recently somebody told me they put apple cider... something fruity in there, in their baked beans, and it was really good. So I was like, valid, I guess. I would never think to do that, but yeah, sure, I do got this drink in my cup. First time drinking on the pod, so
yeah, that's the reason why is we had a little issue earlier.
Had a home invader. All right. So listen, this is the stew, right? I know y'all see the new setup. It looks nice, I know. Don't even worry about it. But I was moving some furniture around. I pick up the beanbag. And I see this 6-legged cockroach in my house, dog. Now, Skee's over there, right? Y'all can't see where he was, but he was somewhere over there. I was right here, and the cockroach was right there. And I hit this high jump, and I sprung up, right, over there. I don't know how I got over there so fast. I just did. It was like instant, right? I saw it, boom. Skee's like, is that a cockroach? I was like, oh my God. And then I jumped, and then I immediately grabbed my shoe, right? And I get to... You know what I'm saying? I hit the 2-step on him real quick. Y'all would have thought I was praising the Lord the way I was dancing on him for real, but he never stood a chance.
I just noticed it. I was about to grab my shoe, but the way he jumped over the beanbag chair, it was impressive.
I just the thing about me and roaches, when I see roaches, I get violently racist, and whatever flies out my mouth in that time, I mean exactly what I say. I mean exactly what I say. I will kill every roach on this planet. They don't belong here. They need to come back from where they came from. It's not Africa. It doesn't matter how dark they are. There's no relation. All right, there's no relation. Okay, I don't mess with roaches. Okay, and I'm calling. He said it was roach. It might have been a water bug. It's been raining a lot, and so we're just my house is clean. Same thing. Yeah, I don't care. They gotta go. They have to go.
I know.
They have to go.
Yeah.
If there's any I approve of, it's that one. I might bleep that out, but I cannot do roaches. They might be able to survive a nuke, but they can't survive this 13-inch shoe at all.
Oh man,
at all.
When I tell you, chat, that moment made my day.
On God,
just the way he reacted, the whole sequence.
Yeah, Skee knows I hate roaches. The way he hates wasps and stuff.
Oh yeah, the wasps can go to hell.
Yeah,
every single one of
them. Yeah, they can burn. All of them. And I don't really have a beef with wasps. I'm kind of, they can chill. They can chill. They can stay over there because they can sting me, right? A roach, I don't really know what damage it can do to me. I just know that it disgusts every fiber in my being. Yeah. So
I've been stung by wasps as a kid, so it's forever eternal beef until the Lord sends me back home. Until that day, or every wasp I see, I'll make sure I find the strongest, most potent insect killers, whatever they call it nowadays, to make sure it does whatever it needs to do to that body. Corrode it, disintegrate it, whatever it needs to do.
Yeah, every cockroach, man, every wasp, I send them on a date with God as soon as possible. As soon as possible.
Indeed.
Anyway, now to hop into the real topics of today's podcast. First up, man, I wanted to share this gym experience I had this morning. So, I went to the gym earlier today. I was trying to get some gains in. It was me and one of my boys. We were sitting on the bench, right? To my right, random gym guy, whatever, right? One of us, To my left, fine shit right there, right? She's standing there, nice pink top, whatever, gym leggings, the usual, right? So we're all working out there. I'm about to lift. My homeboy spotting me, right? And we can both see because I'm doing this, whatever. Homie on the right goes to he crosses over us. And he's like, hey, can you spot me? To the girl. She was like, can I spot you? But there's so many bigger guys around. I'm sure they can do it. He was like, no. I want you to spot me. She's like, okay, I'll try my best. She walks over to the bench that he's on next to us. He starts lifting. She's trying to spot him, whatever. And then she starts encouraging him. Like he was I guess he told her he wanted to hit 5. He was on number 4. She's like, you got it, one more. He hits 5. Drops the weights. Sends up, thank you. What's your name? So-and-so, whatever. They exchange pleasantries. Says her name. Walks off. Me and my homeboy are like, yo, that's a genius idea, low-key. Because think about it, like, everybody asks for a spot. Normally, I would ask a guy, too. I would never think to ask a girl, but, like, low-key, peep game. Peep game.
Did you scout for me?
Nah, I was so locked in to the workout. And
So you didn't scout for me?
I was so, like, I just gave you a tip. Like, I don't know. Next time,
So you didn't scout for me?
that is scouting though.
You scout for me?
I was scouting. I had to clean my glasses because I couldn't really see too well in the beginning. I was so distracted and shocked by the game that I just saw. Like I had to write it down. I had to share it with you. Yeah. So
I thought I knew my answer.
next time you go to the gym alone, that was your question.
Yep.
That's crazy. Listen, I
care about what other buddy did.
I just thought
it's damn success.
I mean, like that. It was a great tip. It was a great tip though.
Unless you tell me that you saw a fine shorter for me.
I mean, I got you next time. Next time I'm going is tomorrow. So
Like you just said, like in the thing about the bromance with the dolphins and shit.
Okay, yeah. So look,
I done doing your part.
You said we suck in that department.
Yes,
and we historically speaking, maybe I'm worse, but like historically speaking, we don't really wingman very well for each other. Even though like Skee's live would have pushed me into situations and just let me fall to my death. Or
no, I would push you in a situation and you would flow out like a white dove.
That sounds heavenly.
Yes, that's what happened. I would push you in that situation.
Yeah, I've never done that for Skee. Recently, I tried very minimal effort and I got very trash results. So I do have some work to do in that department.
Yeah,
admittedly, but it's okay. I'm gonna set him up right. We can get my boy right. It's what, April right now. When's the next time you trying to have something going on?
During the summertime. I actually want to go to the beach this year.
Is that like before my birthday? Like what's the time frame?
I don't count your birthday as the summertime, but
it's August,
June.
Okay, June, April, May, June. Okay, about 2 months. 2 months to find Skee somebody. Throw in the comment section if you live in Jacksonville. Throw out some places we can hit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, see if you can guess. What Skee's type is, because he might be switching sides. That's what I was told earlier today. That he's switching sides. He wants to play in the snow in Florida, and there's only 2 types of snow in Florida, and we're not talking about the one that goes up your nose. Speaking of snow, my brother, did you hear? Instead of snowfall, we had. I don't really want to call this premium snow. Katy Perry, man. I don't know if y'all saw that Katy Perry thing, but Katy Perry went up in space with some other C-list, D-list celebrities at this point.
Yeah.
Went up in space, and so I didn't even know this was happening until it already happened. But I saw some memes, and it was like Katy Perry going up in space, and I was like, what? And it said she lasted up there for like 2 seconds, and then came back down. I saw the video that was floating up in there and celebrating and taking selfies and stuff. All the usual celebrity BS. And I guess when she came back down, she decided to kiss the earth. Now we're used to white people doing their thing, and anytime a plane lands, they like to clap and have standing ovations and stuff. And, she decided to kiss the earth on her return. How'd you feel about that, man?
I mean, that's just her just freaking out about being in space for only 10 minutes. That's her problem.
Is that how you would celebrate getting back to Earth? Would you feel the need to be so expressive? You know?
No, I just go back home and just think about how cool it was. I was in space.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, now I wouldn't kiss the ground, but I would flex it a little bit. Like, I'd probably get an astronaut tattoo with the date on there, and I would probably put it in my, if I was still on dating, so I'd probably put it in my Tinder bio, like, semi, like, amateur astronaut, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't getting paid to be up there, but I was still up there, you know what I'm saying? And then I was showing the picture, like, look at the picture, me in zero gravity type shit. And then I had like a little light skin pose, like, you know, me floating type shit. You know what I'm saying? You ever floated in that been in zero gravity type shit? That's what I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I try to put that thing on, and you know, I show him the spacesuit, and I'm like, I even got the suit back in the closet. You want to go home and check out the spacesuit? You know, I can show you some spaces you ain't never been in before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, little spacer is. You know what I'm saying? Like, low key, technically, you messing with an alien now. Like, you don't even know what's going on. I'm a light skinned alien from outer space. Like, what you know about that type? You know what I'm saying?
In that whole spill, I realized that the type of women we pull. It told me everything I need to know.
What do you mean?
It told me everything I need to know.
Bro,
first part you said, just say part-time astronaut, fool.
Facts. I could just say part-time.
You said a whole bunch of bullshit.
I could say part-time. Part-time astronaut does sound nice on my resume.
You said semi-something astronaut. I was like, what the fuck's he saying?
I'm a semi-amateur. You're right. It depends on who I'm messing with.
Just say part-time astronaut. It sounds so much easier.
Part-time space explorer.
No, astronaut sounds better. Space explorer sounds too nerdy. But you are nerdy.
You're right. It depends on my audience, though. Like, if I'm
messing with, like,
part-time astronaut. All right, part-time astronaut.
It gives them enough to make them think, well, what do you mean by that?
But they're going to think I'm really smart.
Exactly.
And I'm not.
You're going to play it off. You're going to play it off. You're going to throw a fictitious question in the combo and just let it be.
They're going to be like, let me get this straight. You can't mix ingredients in the pot that well, but you can go to space? Listen, I mean, it is what it is. Some people are just naturally talented. I don't know what to tell you. Show her the video. I'm doing the Earth's work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of Earth's mightiest heroes type stuff. Like, I also low-key hold the record for the tallest man ever in space. You know what I'm saying? Mess with me. When's your next trip? I don't know, but I'll tell you about it. Can you come with me? We'll see. You know, we'll see. Yeah. Keep you posted. The astronaut was to go crazy, boy. I'll be the first astronaut shaking my head in space, boy.
No, you won't.
It would be so clean.
No, you're not.
It would be so clean.
Women have probably already done that before you, buddy.
Shaking their dreads in space?
Oh, that's not dreads, it's plaits, fool.
Whatever, man. I'm shaking the culture. It's for the culture. I'm shaking it for the culture.
Make sure you say correct terminology.
I'm shaking it for the culture. That sounds kind of sus. Anyway, next.
Shaking for the culture. Might change that to your name on phone.
Shaking it for the culture?
It's calling you.
That's crazy. We got some pretty nerdy topics today, man. I said Skee this earlier. Scientists have found a perfectly preserved dino embryo, and they have named it, can you guess?
Sally.
No. What? Sally? The dinosaur?
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
They named it
Pete.
Oh my God. I mean, you're not wrong, but you would think they named it Baby Yangling. Baby Yangling. Low-key sounds like a rapper, I'm not gonna lie. And it sounds like a rapper of Asian descent. That's just as deep as I'm gonna get with that one. But here's my thing, all right? They've made like maybe 8, almost 10 Jurassic-esque movies.
I think they're on number 8.
Haven't we learned anything?
No.
We should. Because a perfectly fossilized embryo, I got it, sounds cool. But, you know, just last week, there was a story that broke out talking about some scientists perfectly cloned 3 dire wolves or whatever.
Yeah.
And those wolves were rumored to be like 7 feet tall or whatever back in the day. So if they decide that they want to reinvent clone dinosaurs in 2025, we already got planes falling out the sky. All right, we have the orangest president known to man. And now, if they bring back dinosaurs in 2025, we already survived a global pandemic, bro. I'm not ready.
It's the human will to make something.
But like,
believe that you can be like God and create from nothing.
But we can't. We can't. We already struggle with creating like over human population. right? Like we got 8.5 billion people on the planet, and they want to add dinosaurs for what?
Just because they can say they did it.
For how long? You will say you did it, and then we're gonna die. We don't even know how long it takes for them to mature, and it's not even a good thing for them to mature. Niggas are gonna try and domesticate it the same way they do tigers and lions and big cats and whatever.
Someone's gonna try to domesticate velociraptors.
Yeah, and then we're cooked. We're cooked whether they succeed or not.
Yeah.
Because if they don't succeed, we're all screwed. And if they do succeed, maybe they're racist, so half of the people succeed. Like maybe only half of us die. But like, it's not good regardless.
Yeah.
Like it's just not. I don't see any good thing coming from this at all.
Trying to domesticate a T-Rex.
But niggas will do anything for like to impress. But nigga pull up on a velociraptor on a saddle. Like, hey, what you know about this?
I'll be the FBI agent, shoot it down.
It just gets sniped from across the map. Bro, that would be funny. That would be sad though, but it would be kind of funny.
I'll be part of the extinct bounty hunters.
Hey, turn me into a what's the defense force on Kaiju number 8? I forget what they were called. Yeah, I'll be one of them. Taking them out because y'all tripping. Y'all really doing too much.
Hey, I'll be sniping every one of them rich houses. I don't care who it is. It'd be 12 o'clock at midnight during a party. I'm sniping that little velociraptor to sleep.
He said, not as long as I'm alive.
Hey, that little 8-year-old girl thought that was her.
I'm like, get her a dog. If you really want something like that, get her a Komodo dragon, I guess. But tell her to move to Florida, work on an Everglades, reservation or something.
Yeah, I like it or something.
Speaking of Everglades, man, who is this golfer? I don't know too much about golf. You sent me this story.
Yeah, so Billy Horschel, he's been in the PGA for 20 years. Great guy. He also lives in Jacksonville. He's been here for a while now. He also runs one of the APGA events, which is the black events. Well, it's minority, but it's basically Black League.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he runs one of the events every year. I forget where it's at, but he always runs one. And so he, tournament earlier this year, there was a gator on the course because they were playing in Florida. And of course, every time I play in Florida early in the year, a gator comes on the course during the round. And Billy grabbed the wedge and patted and told it to get back in the water. And they asked him, how did he do that? He said, I lived in Florida long enough to where I'm not scared of gators anymore. See, that is a true Florida man. Has he embraced it a little too hard? Yes.
I mean,
but he said gators are not a problem. He said they're more scared of us than they are of them. He's right, but some of us like to stay 10 feet back.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I've done my exploring. I like messing with animals sometimes, but like, I've held my snakes, whatever. Gators, though, they can have that. Now, I've seen some crazy videos. There's that one video with the white guy's in the boat, and they have beer cans or beer bottles.
Yeah, and he just,
he calls the gator over, it comes over, he pops it, and just pets it and lets it go. I'm like, bro, what? I've seen a video of a guy swimming with gators, and he was like, he literally picked up his paws and just started like swimming and like slow dancing with it. And I'm like, that don't make no damn sense.
Hey, man.
They be bold out here for real.
Say, once you embrace that Florida man life, nature comes to you.
You think there's somebody like on an extreme level, like on some Steve Irwin stuff in Australia like that?
Yeah, it's his son.
Yeah, but they're like one in that generation.
We tell like some crocodile nutty mess.
I'm saying like, I'm surprised I've never heard an Australian man story.
Because we're not in Australia. They probably do have stories about like this.
I can only imagine if we have Florida man, Australian man has to be like the most extreme version of what a Florida man wishes to become.
Probably them like having like 10 of them spiders. As pets. Them big ones for the size of this pillow.
Nope.
And that's other pets. Like, yeah, I've raised them since they were birth. They listen to me pretty well.
He's like, I have names for all of them. I train them. They watch TV with me. We eat the same
Tukey,
food.
Sam, Indy, Larry, Jockey.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it like this. I'm associated with some people who own like 70 tarantulas. And every week or so, I ask them like, why have you done this? And they're just like, we love science and animals and stuff, and we have iguanas and spiders. But yeah, 70 tarantulas. And they told me about a story when some of them got out, and they were running all over the room and stuff. And I was like, white people, man.
What I would have done? I would burnt the house down.
Oh, I instantly thought I would take a Febreze, and the lighter just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing is charged.
Oh yeah, man.
But thank God I have homeowners insurance.
Hey, man, what are you doing? Get out here! Get them out here now!
Look, I'm saving your life. You said how many of these are venomous? Yeah, nah, we're done. We're done.
Whole house going down, boy.
There was so much money. Yeah, well, make some more because we ain't doing that.
But yeah, homeowners insurance, right? Yeah, we don't want to start over. You know what? Get them out of my sight.
I mean, I didn't ask. Okay,
right, you, come here. Get 3 more Febrezes. I'll get you about 4 more lighters. Come on.
Yep. All of them. The whole thing.
What was that book back in the day? Oh my gosh, the one where they burn books.
Fahrenheit 4.
Yes,
451.
451. Yeah. It's exactly like that. The house is just
cut. That was a messed up book.
It was messed up.
It was burning books. I think the temperature of a book burning is like 71 degrees.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy book. Chrome to your dome. If you could take any fictional character out on a date, female obviously, unless you're feeling fancy, I guess, who would it be? It could be live action, it could be animated, even though I know you don't really roll that way.
I'm thinking. Probably would be I'm thinking about one of my K-drama stars. I can't remember her name. But it been the one chick from my show, Alchemy of Souls. I don't remember her name, but it been her. She was fine, and then they switched her in the 2nd season, which pissed me off. But the first appearance she had, her, I forget. I think her name. Duckwa. Yeah, Duckwa.
Her name is Duckwa.
Yes, sir.
And that's your number one choice?
Yeah.
Out of like every female in existence?
I don't have to be that crazy, bro.
All right, fair enough.
Let me see. Chrome to your dome. Would you rather be the number 1 tank in Marvel Rivals, but you average 15 deaths a game, or B, be the number 1 healer in the game, but you always average less than 10 kills, but you always have 40,000 healing?
This isn't even a real question because he knows I ain't healing niggas. What? Y'all can die. I would rather be a tank because if I'm a tank and I have 15 deaths, but I got like at least 30 kills, my KD is a 2. Like, I'm solid. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Healing, niggas just stop dying. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? You think I'm gonna be playing, what's the name? Racket Raccoon, and I'm just gonna be spraying y'all niggas with yellow balls all damn game? No, that's that gay stuff. Bro, I'm tanking, I'm taking damage, and I'm laying niggas out. That's automatic. Like, I actually thought you were gonna say, well, would you rather be the world's number 1 tank, but you can never play Penny again? And I was gonna be like, damn, he really got me with that.
Oh, and I was gonna be that aggressive.
Yeah, I was like, damn. But yeah, I would rather be a tank always. If I got 15 deaths, I gotta get at least 30 kills, and that's balancing out. It is what it is. For every time I die, I take 2 of you niggas with me.
Maybe if you're a crash out.
Exactly. Ain't no way. Chrome to your dome. If a zombie apocalypse were to happen today, do you think you would survive? And if so, where would you go? What's the first place you'd go?
Yes, I would survive. And the first place I'm going is probably to a racist gun shop.
Why'd you say a racist gun shop?
Because it's zombie apocalypse. If I kill somebody, it doesn't matter.
But don't you think if it's a racist gun shop, they're going to kill you first just as much as they want to kill zombies?
See, the thing is going to be, right, if one of their people is outside and gets attacked by a zombie and the other one survives, see, they're going to ask me to help save their significant other. And at that situation, I'm like, yeah, I'll save them. In reality, once they turn their back, I'm popping them in the head. It will fall them like, I'm sorry, I couldn't get there in time, but I killed the zombie off. And then I'm sneak in, I'm taking everybody out. And then I'm take over the gun shop.
You make this sound really easy, but I really don't think it'd be that easy. Like, if I own a gun shop and the zombie apocalypse pops off, me and my black family gonna be in there, like, we ain't letting nobody in. So it don't matter what you think you're gonna do. We popping heads before you get to the dough. Like that's just what it is. And I have to imagine the other side is thinking the exact same way. Like there's no way. They're not letting you in. Like you, and honestly, they might be like, we didn't like that family member anyway. So it is what it is. That was my annoying uncle who always started arguments during Thanksgiving. Like we ain't fucking with him like that.
Oh, I got a good one for you now. Chrome to your dome. Would you rather be the best chef in the world, but you had an allergic reaction to everything you tasted? So you only drink fluids and have certain foods. Or would you be the greatest athlete in the world, but you can never win a chip? So basically, you be like a Katy. No, not actually. I can't even say that. You be a Chris Paul great, but could never touch the chip.
So would I rather be like Gordon Ramsay, but I could never eat my food?
Correct. Because
my own food.
You had so many allergies to where you could only eat like certain things. Like,
or would I rather be a Chris Paul-esque player, where I could be the greatest at my position, but I have never won a chip?
Correct.
I would rather be Chris Paul. I would rather be a Chris Paul type player because food is too good for you to tell me that everything I make is the greatest and I can't taste it. Versus there's plenty of athletes never won a chip, but they still go to the Hall of Fame. You know, like a Vince Carter. I don't think Vince Carter ever won a chip, but he'll go to the Hall of Fame. Tracy McGrady never won a chip, Hall of Fame. Charles Barkley never won a chip, probably Hall of Fame. You know, I'd rather be a Hall of Fame level player. That way y'all niggas know I was still belt to ass on the court, even if I didn't win a chip. Like y'all know it wasn't me, it was my team every time. It is what it is. But every time you face me, I played in front of your girl and my girl and they both wanted me. But if I was making food and I could never taste it, why am I even inspired to cook? For the rest of y'all niggas? No. Because I'm a big back nigga too. You tell me all I can do is drink water, chocolate milk, and sweet tea? Protein shakes?
And if I have like only 5 foods you can eat.
Yeah, nah. Because then what's the point? 5 foods? If I was limited to 5 foods in my life, and 3 of them is foods, 2 of them is dessert. So really, I'm only limited to 3 foods. Because I gotta eat ice cream. I'm probably lactose intolerant in real life right now, and I still eat ice cream. So like, and the allergic reaction is probably not worth it. Like, you know, niggas be swelling up. Like their arm gets the size of like 3. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, niggas they can't breathe after they eat seafood.
I'm talking about that hitch type shit.
They be eating peanuts and they die. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that hitch type shit.
Yeah, I can't. No, I would rather be a Hall of Fame player, and y'all niggas know that I was like that regardless of what the hardware looks like. Rather than I can't eat my own food. Nah, I'll be pressed. I'd be pressed. Can't eat my own food and I know it's the greatest. I put both my feet in that dish. Nah, I'd be pissed. I would be pissed. Nah, because you would look crazy on a date too. Imagine you go on a first date, you take fine, like you cook for shawty, right? And she's like, you're not gonna eat. Well, there's this one thing about me, man. I can't. You know, God blessed me with these hands and these pots in this kitchen, but I can't taste any of my own food or it's up for me. What do? She opens the fridge, just straight meal prep smoothies. The whole fridge. She tells her friend, she gets back, he's such a great guy, but he don't eat nothing. So girl, you ain't never gonna cook for him? Nah, what's the point?
She gonna try to tell him, he has a condition. Fuck you mean he has a condition? He medically cannot eat anything or he'll have an allergic reaction. Shut up, bullshit. We went to fuck with a child. He had a steak and almost died.
He's just a weird ass nigga.
She was like, what do you mean? Remember the Hitch movie? Yeah, girl, that was a funny movie. Remember when the Milson got the allergic reaction? Oh my gosh, his face moved like a puffer fish?
Yup.
Girl, I saw it in 4K. Oh, it's that bad? Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather be Hall of Fame player. Just so I could eat for the rest of my life.
Respect. I love on Twitter when fine women get posted and niggas be like, niggas really just gay, aren't they?
Niggas really are gay?
Like it just happens every so often. Someone will post a gay comment. It'd be like a fine shorty, and someone will say, like, there's really gay niggas out here when they see this. This shit be killing me every time.
Niggas really see a picture of Vanessa Hudgens and have the nerve to be gay. What's wrong with y'all?
That shit be funny.
Couldn't be me. Damn, I haven't said Vanessa's name in months.
That's good. You're getting better.
That might be the first time. I can't say the first time I've said it this year, but who said I wanted to get better?
No, you've said her name multiple times. It's just since you've been on this situation.
On air, yeah.
It's been 2 months.
Well, thank God that wasn't one of my New Year's resolutions because I could never. That woman right there.
I've been doing good on mine, though.
Lord's work.
I've been doing good on mine, though. Not saying the word.
Oh.
Been doing good. Sometimes think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think about Vanessa Hudgens, just not as much recently.
That's good. Sometimes I look at you and I won't say the word. And then I say, we got to do better.
I'm glad that you're doing better.
Yeah.
Substitution words are very important.
They are.
I've been trying to come up with different things besides cuss words.
That won't happen for me.
Like fudge. I used to say fudge a lot.
I would say Fuji nugget.
Sugar honey iced tea.
No, that's not too long.
But that is quite long. I still say damn because I don't really consider damn that bad, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Nigga will always be in my vocabulary. And that's not a cuss word. It's just.
Oh, yeah. I meant to ask. Do you say nigga so much as a way to cope that you're hot on the inside?
No, I say niggas so much because I love niggas and I hate them. It's just a very fine balance between, my best friend's a nigga, But at the same time, like, them niggas, like, I
just wonder, like, is it like a coping mechanism? Because y'all call you white.
No, I mean, I'm black in the places that it counts, and then...
I just wonder, that's all.
I like to think that me and Obama shared this trait where people were probably calling him white. We're both from Chicago, Chi-Town, I gotta fill up my set. I don't have a set. But, I like to think that, Mr. Obama went through the same thing that I go through where people thought he was very proper and a really stand-up young African-American. And I like to think that I'm a stand-up African-American too. The only difference is...
He went to law school.
Sure.
Became a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
Then got to the legislative branch.
Mm-hmm.
He became president.
Yes. He had a documentary made about him. It was really good. I watched it. Loved it. Yeah. Great work, Mr. Obama. And, he became the president of the United States. And my goal isn't to become the president. My goal is just to become a successful black man. And, here I am.
It all starts with hair.
Like losing it or keeping it?
Just doing something.
Mr. Obama, he's probably had dreads back in the day.
No, he always had low cut.
Well, that's his.
And then when his presidency, his waves were always swimming.
Okay, well, I had waves that swam.
Did they?
I had orcas jumping and dolphins surfing.
Sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's cap.
I can prove it to you, but that would require me to cut this down. So,
I believe you had a kiddie pool.
You what?
I believe you had a kiddie pool.
You can believe whatever you want to. I'm just telling you what it is.
I'll fact check that with the right people.
Want to hear a true story?
Mm-hmm.
Back in middle school, I swear to God this really happened. And I think it's hilarious because I didn't really do nothing. But I had a fro, right? Chopped it off. Got down to low cut, low fade, whatever. I brushed my hair for 2 days. Waves. Kid walks up to me at school. All black school, right? This is nerdy Devin too. This is Devin that said nigga for the first time. Lost his nigga virginity. Kid walks up to me. He was like, yo, how do you get your waves like that so fast? I was like, I don't know, bro. I literally cut my hair, and my pops, all he would tell me is brush your hair, brush your hair, brush your hair. That's all I did, even after those 2 days. But it had only been 2 days. How'd you get your waves like that? I don't know, nigga. But you best believe I was in the mirror every day, looking at it, making sure I had my gel and everything. Everywhere. And
I'll confirm with the right sources.
That was in Virginia, but it
I'll
is
confirm
what it
with the
is.
right sources.
Okay, you got Facebook, you figure it out. But I'll never ever.
I got phone numbers.
True. I would never ever forget.
I'll make the calls.
Huh?
I'll make the calls.
Good luck, nigga.
I'll get the right people. They'll tell me whether or not it's true.
It is true. You know my parents. I know your parents. I know what it is.
That's what I say. I'll make the right call.
Yeah, that's fine. It is what it is.
I'll ask them for proof too. I'll ask them for proof too.
Okay. Y'all nigga I was stepping. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, orcas swimming. I had seals clapping.
Until I believe I'm sick.
Penguins diving.
Until I see I'm sick.
I can do it right now if I wanted to.
You don't do that.
If I wanted to.
Don't do that. It's not good for your head shape.
I know.
That 6 head is not gonna work for that.
Hold on, that was too much. But I feel like I have a real like Scottie Pippen, Will Smith-esque head shape. My head's kind of long and square.
No, that 6 head is not gonna work.
And I think that I've realized that my hair And my head shape fits better with long hair, at least in my opinion. You know? You really got to consider your head shape. But your head shape is more round and, you know, and it works very well with what you guys
want. Mold it correctly.
That part's difficult to do, you know, because if you don't oil your scalp, black people, if you don't oil your scalp, then it gets really dry and flaky. And then that's the snow that we don't want. There's actually 3 types of snow. All right. There's snow bunnies. There's, you know, the snow that you can sniff. I wouldn't recommend it. Never tried it. And then there's the snow of your dry scalp. Some people call it dandruff. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for attending today's episode of Not Your Mama's Podcast featuring Dev and Skee. Yeah. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your peoples, man. Say whatever you need to say down in the comment section below. But we out of here till next time.